Hi, I want to talk to you or share with you my experience with looking for new handyman and how to choose them and how to use them on what kind of jobs. Well, let me start first off. I had water damage in my kitchen from the bathroom upstairs, and first of all I was looking for people that can do the drywall installation. So it took me a while. I had interview, off Yelp.com, many drywall specialists who can charge. I don't have a very big kitchen, so charge me with like around 1,500 or so, without painting, just patching new drywalls and patching and stuff. And also eventually I talked to a handyman that I found on this website called nextdoor.com. And first of all, he was much cheaper than regular drywall people, drywall specialists. So that was the reason he actually quoted me only 500, and I thought it was included material, but turned out to be it did not include material. And then I actually had to patch more holes due to some electrical work on the ceilings at my house, installing some new outlets or spectacles, things like that. So, and then also to cut off one of the wall section, not a huge section, just vertical cut to allow a new refrigerator to fit in there, So however, my experience was that handyman, they can do a lot of stuff. However, as you might know, unless you really have a good one, they don't do many things very well. He tend to be a little sloppy, and then the way he patch or using mud is just all over, switches and outlets and all of that kind of. We have to do some cleanup and breaking some of the muds. Even though actually I end up paying him around $700 plus material, maybe another 300 or so. So actually ending up paying him $1,000. Still not as high as other drywall specialists, but I feel a little regretted. Maybe if I could have hired specialists to do it for more, maybe I spend $600 more, I might have a nicer ceiling look, nicer texturing on the walls and ceilings and things like that, and much better patching work. So my idea is that to use, to do electrical work, to use electricians. And ideally you want to use the one that already have full-time job, and then do this on the side where he will not charge you that much. You don't want to get a full electrician company to come in and do small jobs. They're gonna charge you, I don't know, $80 an hour or whatever. So I end up might be paying electrician like $30 an hour or so, to do lease lights and installing fans, which is much cheaper. So now installing fan, I'm probably paying maybe $30 per fan instead of 60-70 bucks per fan, which is still not too bad, but I needed to save money. So I will use specialists for plumbing, especially if it's a major plumbing work, definitely, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious. And let me stress again, try to go to this website nextdoor.com, which only allow you to talk to your close or nearby neighbors and ask for recommendations on plumbers, handyman, electricians, things like that, flooring. I will definitely use I'm not going to use handyman for flooring unless you really know the guy that he's good. But to look for a new handyman who say he can do flooring, flooring is very detailed, especially if you use pretty nice tiles. Those type of work you don't want to use handyman. You might want to use handyman for some rough work, like cutting down things or fixing some small like floor or something like that. where you don't need like a neat job. You want a decent job, but any job like tiles, flooring, backsplash, things like that, go to specialists or pick a person who really good that you know. Do not use handyman for those type of work that require good cosmetic look, details, attention to details. Don't use handyman for that. Okay, so I hope that helps. Always use specialists. You pay a little more, but you get better job. It will not break later on where you have to spend more money and due to the damage and delay your project. So I will definitely interview at least 3 specialists per detail project, so you can compare and check their references. Actually, you might have to call customers, their past customers. Don't just take their pictures, like of the bathroom, okay, because they can right nowadays with the internet, they can copy pictures or save pictures from somewhere else and claim that they are their work. A lot of people did that. So anyway, not to say that all the contractors gonna lie to you, but you have to be careful. And I would say talk or email their past customers to find out. So hope it helps. A little rough on the speech, but I mean on the on the information, but I hope you get an idea of how to use the handyman for rough work, not the detail work. Hope that helps. Have a good day.